Hey agents, and welcome to Shadow Gaming. Today we have the daily targeted loot allocation for May 16th, 2020. So let's go ahead and get this started. Alright agents, so starting off today, I am going to lay out this entire video with Washington DC going first, the dark zones being very first, then Washington DC, followed by New York City's map, and then my thoughts and discussions at the end of the video. Let's go ahead and get this thing started with the dark zones. Starting in DZ West, we have Rifles, DZ South, Petrol Defense Group, and DZ East, Orala Holdings. Now, if you're looking for the pristine example, you can farm DZ East, but I normally recommend farming the type, like body armor. So if you're looking for a good chest piece, you can farm DZ East. I usually, from my experience, get them to drop when I'm farming the type, not the brand, but your experience may differ. Rifles in DZ West, my most two that I would like to get, or three, would be Baker's Dozen, the Surge, and then of course the Merciless. Now there is no way to farm for rifles in Washington DC today, so if you are looking for the Merciless, the Surge, an M1A, Baker's Dozen, all that good stuff, you're going to have to go into the Dark Zone West to get it. And of course Petrol Defense Group in DZ South if you're looking for contractor's gloves or the rest of the pieces for Petrol Defense Group, then you're going to have to go into DZ South. I don't believe there is any Petrol Defense Group today on the targeted loot map. No, there isn't. So if you're looking for Petrol Defense Group or rifles, you are going to have to farm in the Dark Zone South and West. Moving on to Washington DC, my recommendations for Washington DC today would first start off with the BTSU data gloves. So DARPA Research Labs is a Black Tusk mission. So if you're going to want to get the BTSU data gloves, I would highly recommend farming the DARPA Research Labs. And like I've said before in many videos before this, the difficulty has been reduced for DARPA Research Labs and the Pentagon. Now remember, Title Update 9.1 has been released as of a few days ago, and the difficulty across the board has been reduced. And my thoughts on that will be at the end of the video. But trust me, if you're looking for the BTSU data gloves, I highly recommend farming the DARPA Research Labs today. My next recommendation would be the Foxprayer knee pads, because Foxprayer knee pads and contractor's gloves and the Hallman mask are all three best in slot items that I always will recommend. You can farm at the White House or the Potomac Event Center if you're looking for Foxprayer knee pads. So go ahead and check that out if you are still looking for Foxprayer's knee pads or just a higher, better roll. Next up, Providence Defense Group at Grand Washington Hotel. This is always a go-to for DPS builds. You're always going to want to check it out, so definitely check out Grand Washington Hotel. If you're looking for the Punch Drunk mask, I would highly recommend farming the Downtown East area. There is multiple control points to farm here, and the Punch Drunk mask is pretty decent. If you're looking for the Liberty pistol, I would farm Jefferson Trade Center today, or if you're just looking for a good pistol, and like I always say in previous videos, Jefferson Trade Center is perfect for farming 2-in-1. So you can get your pistols or the Liberty pistol and a good chance to drop the Coyote's mask from the boss at the end of the mission. Next up, I would farm for American History Museum light machine guns for the Pestilence. I actually got a God rolled all 3 core attribute Pestilence to drop yesterday when I was farming Stranded Tinker for Imperial Dynasty. So this is possible for sure to drop a decent sized roll on your Pestilence. Check it out at American History Museum. And if you're looking for the Claws Out holster still, it is not a DZ exclusive. You can get it from the Light Zone as well. And there's 4 control points here that I just love to farm, and all my subscribers know that. So definitely hit up these 4 control points if you're looking for that. And today I'm going to be farming for Fenris Group for a new build that I saw on Cold Boy's channel, which looks really good. I'd highly recommend you guys go check it out. It's a solo PvE build, and it's going to involve having Fenris and Murakami Industries, which I believe is some targeted loot for today. There it is, at District Union Arena. So I'm going to be farming District Union Arena today and Capitol Building Stronghold, although I'm pretty sure I have the right Finders Group piece, but if you don't, Capitol Building Stronghold is a great place to farm, except for that first part of the mission. And Murakami Industries at District Union Arena will be another great place to farm. It's 2-piece Murakami Industries and 1-piece Fenris, so definitely want to get 2 pieces here at District Union Arena. I'm going to be farming that probably on Heroic and Legendary for the Bighorn as well. Oh, and we got Fenris Group AB at DCD headquarters, so if you are farming for Fenris Group AB, DCD headquarters is the best place to farm for it, so check that out for sure. If you're looking for the Nemesis still, Constitutional Hall would be a decent place to farm for it, but I usually recommend farming for it in a mission, but it is possible for it to drop at Constitutional Hall control points, but I recommend doing it in missions. Next up, if you're looking for a good piece to your shield build, you got Gila Guard over here at Tidal Basin Stronghold, so I would definitely check that out. Overall, that's pretty much my recommendations for Washington, D.C. Oh, and I did miss it. Araldo Holdings is at Air and Space Museum, so I would definitely farm here instead of the Dark Zone East for the pristine example or any piece of Araldo Holding. It's just better and easier to farm in the Light Zone, in my opinion, so I would go check this out. And I almost missed it. If you're looking for some good skill damage on your skill damage build, Wyvern Werewolf Jefferson Plaza would be a great place to farm. And if you want the Fox Pairs knee pads or more Overlord ornaments, and you are not getting it to drop over here at the Potomac Event Center or White House 2 control points, I would definitely go check out the Southwest control points as well. And if you're looking for the Punch Drunk Mask, instead of farming Downtown East, I would actually more recommend that you farm Space Administration HQ. But for some reason, the one main piece that I usually get to drop for Punch Drunk is targeted loot for Douglas and Harding, not the type. So that's the one exception I have personally had. Otherwise, guys, that's pretty much it for Washington, D.C. And you guys can just see the entire map. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing from now on instead of reading off the entire map. But let me know in the comment section below if you would like me to read out the entire map. Maybe I'll do a poll on it. I'm pretty sure you guys can just see it from here and you'll be fine. That's going to be it for my recommendations for Washington, D.C. Let's head on over to New York and see what we got. New York City, we got Seska SRO over at Wall Street, Pistols at Liberty Island, Body Armor at Battery Park, Petrov Defense Group at Pathway Park. So if you don't want to farm DZ South, you can go to Pathway Park. And you should be able to get the Imperial Dynasty to drop from Pathway Park since Kajika is technically a cleaner boss, but I haven't got this confirmed drop here yet, so I don't want to send you guys there instead of Stranded Tanker. But if you're looking for Petrov Defense Group, this is a great place to farm for it instead of the Dark Zone. Sokolo Concern at 2 Bridges, Hana Yu at Stranded Tanker, Grupo Sombro at Civic Center, and Golan Gear at the Tombs. That's going to be it for New York City. As I always say, I always recommend farming Wall Street for the Bullet King and Stranded Tanker for the Imperial Dynasty holster, and open world bosses for the Lady Death if you have not received these items yet. Otherwise, if you just need something that's targeted loot, then definitely go check it out. And I would not farm Liberty Island for the Liberty Pistol, but you can if you want to. I just haven't personally got it to drop anywhere in New York City, but that's my own experience. Alright guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and head on over to Washington DC map so you can check it out and have the whole layout in the background. And I will give you my thoughts on Title Update 9.1 and any future stuff that's going on my channel right now. So if you're just done with the targeted loot allocation, then thank you very much. Please subscribe and like if you enjoyed the content. I work really hard on these videos every single day and I stay up pretty late at night to make them. So definitely please subscribe if you enjoy the content. We're very close. We're about 7 subscribers away from 3,000 subs. Really appreciate it, guys. Anyway, my thoughts on Title Update 9.1 are extremely positive. I did see EK1 Gaming's the weather permitting video where if it's raining, the visibility that the NPCs have is now greatly reduced. So I tested this out myself and it is true. They really don't fire back at you when it's raining, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't be able to have such high visibility when we don't really have high visibility when it's raining and foggy outside. They shouldn't be able to see us so much better than we can see them. It should be either equal or we should have a little bit more than them. and now we do. I have been running Stranded Tanker on Heroic back to back with a group and solo. I've been running around solo quite a bit as well and in group, and I'm going to be doing a Title Update 9.1 review video. But until then, my thoughts on it are I really like this patch. I think that they got the NPCs down. They can use a little bit more tuning always. You know, there's always going to be that perfect spot that they maybe never reach, but they can get so close to, and I feel like they're just so close to being there. And with the Title Update 10 PTS coming out probably in the following 2 weeks or so, which I will be heavily covering. I will be having videos out on each phase of the PTS, and anything that I find interesting in PTS I will be releasing on the Shadow Gaming channel. So definitely subscribe and tune in and turn on those bell notifications for that. And of course, these daily targeted loot videos. But other than that, I do think that the difficulty for the NPCs are definitely in a lot better place. Much better than Title Update 8 or 9. I'm just loving it. I'm really enjoying the game a lot more because of the difficulty and balancing of the NPCs in PvE. Now, I haven't tried PvP yet as of Title Update 9.1 because I still feel like it's kind of broken. And like You Know the Vibe says, it's pretty much cheese against cheese in the Dark Zone. And adding another Dark Zone in Title Update 10 or 11 isn't really going to mean much because in the end, it's cheese versus cheese build. So I'm not really interested in PvPing at the moment, but I will give it a shot before I do the Title Update 9.1 review to give it a proper amount of time to check it out. Otherwise, that's mainly the main point of Title Update 9.1 is the balance pass to the NPCs and the slight buffs that we receive. And I do like how the fire doesn't instantly kill you anymore, poison doesn't instantly kill you anymore. I'm able to have a lot more survivability throughout all these missions and Dark Zone encounters, and it just makes the game so much more playable and so much more enjoyable. I'm really enjoying the Division 2 right now, guys. And Tasman, once again, shout out to you and thank you for informing on the Logan situation. There's a spam bot or something in the comments section that is spamming comments. His name is usually Logan, or it changes all the time, and he usually will say "wanna be friends" or something like that, and it's possible that he is able to hack your entire account just by interacting with him. But otherwise, thank you, Tasman, for letting me know that. And dude, if you are still, not playing this game right now, you put it down, I'd highly recommend picking it up for Title Update 9.1. The balance pass is really good, and I think you'll really enjoy it. So definitely check that out. Otherwise, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to save the rest for the Title Update 9.1 review video. So definitely stay tuned. Turn those bell notifications on for daily uploaded targeted loot content. And of course, the Title Update 9.1 review and future Title Update 10 PTS coverage on all the phases and everything you guys are going to want to watch on the PTS. And everything else Division 2 content. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a Shadow Gaming production. Thank you very much once again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Shadow Gaming, signing off.